Oh, good morning, traders. I'm running a little bit behind today, so I've not got my watch list completely worked out, but I'm working on it. We will get there. Let's see, they got financial results. The RBN still got a lot of volume, but nothing really going on. I'm just going to take it off. Oof, boy, my internet's laggy today. Let me see something. See, it's had 3. How does that make any sense? There you go, Kofi. Yeah, I don't know what this is about. This is weird. There's no volume amps at all on this, but see, there was 3.5 million volume right there on that one candle. It's strange. I'm gonna keep an eye on it just to see. BKYI. Well, I got a lot of lines on BKYI. No PR. I'm gonna take it off. Oops. IMP. The U.S. patent. Not really much going on there though at the moment. See, Rocket selling off some more. I'm gonna take it off. Looks like it's done with its run. Mare's dropped quite a bit. Could possibly get a bounce here off of this 9 EMA though, depending on what Bitcoin's doing. Might leave Mare on just a little bit longer. What's up, Daniel B? What's up, Dom? So they're acquiring something, acquiring another company. I don't know about that. PDSB. Public price offering. Take that off. Some type of merger. This chart is ugly though. I want to trade that. Riot selling off pretty hard. Let's see, OPGN. Keep that on for now. PLX. License application, but that's not really a big deal. I'm going to take that off as well. Ian's still selling off. What's up, Dom C? Good morning, One Life. Well, I don't like really anything I'm seeing so far. Conditional ID approval. Doesn't have a lot of volume, but it's popped up 70 cents so far since market open. Went right up to that 450 area. If it breaks 450, it could start moving, but oh, this is an OTC stock. I'm not trading this. Never mind. Never mind. this is popping. SYPR, which was not on my watch list there. I got a contract, and this is going straight up right now. I'm going to put it on the watch list. Nice little run so far. 130 up to 185. Keep an eye on that. AMTX. Launch of Health subsidiary. Doesn't have a lot of volume. I like this kind of build-up it's done though. It's got pre-market high at 244. And it just made a new high. 245. What's the float? Float's pretty low. This is starting to move a little bit. PLEIX. Ooh, my Thinkorswim is lagging because the candles are not matching up with the time and sell, so I'm going to have to wait till Thinkorswim stops lagging before I can make a trade, but there it goes. Now it's starting to catch up. I'm going to put this on the watch list and see if volume keeps coming into it. Nice little pop so far. It's above all resistance too. Let's see what happens with that. EYEN still selling off. Looks like it might try to find some support around 6. It's a good PR. Bar hitting that downtrend. PRPH still selling off. I'll take it off, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna take it off. It's just downtrending. That's why PR is still ripping. This is odd. This is odd on the stock right here. There's no volume and this is still slowly creeping up. It's going to run into a lot of indicator resistance. A lot of EMA resistance ahead. The way this is moving is odd. Yeah, 319 is right where the 200-day was. PFNX, a little U shape here. Yeah, if it breaks over 1280, this could start moving. Yours has been slow as well. Alright, good. It's not my internet then. It's Thinkorswim. Look at this. AMTX still ripping here. Well, not really ripping, but it's moved. Two stocks slowly moving up. Look at here. PIRS popping up even more. Some odd stuff going on this morning. No volume. Look at this. No volume. What is going on? Look on this 1 minute chart. Yeah, there's no volume. The volume starts coming into this. This might go nuts. But I don't know. I don't know if volume will come into it or not. There's no PR. PR was yesterday. PEIX, what Daniel B is looking at. Let's take a look at that real quick. Yeah, PEIX is popping up. Mara did get a decent little bounce off of that 9 EMA, 20 cents so far. Why is this not showing any volume? This is so weird. The time and sales is moving. Okay, it looks like it's going to try to break over 3. Weird. There it goes, breaking over 3. AMTX ripping more too, both of these. AMTX is actually getting decent volume though, or at least showing volume. Strange. SYPR still ripping, man. I gotta. What is it? There's a little now. It's now a little volume. Now I mean, all the other stocks are showing volume. This is the only one that's not. I don't have pre-market's not a problem. I can see the volume on everything else. That's why this is weird. It's popping up. Okay. It's going to run into that 200 day at that 318, 320 area. Mara still bouncing. SYPR is starting to flag a little bit here, making a possible little triangle under 200. Nice job, Kofi. Nice job. XBR selling off some more here. How's AMTX doing? AMTX, a little pullback at the moment. OPGN looks pretty dead. I'm going to take OPGN off. PEIX, the little pot with a and it's getting a little weak. That's what I was looking at too. If it's going to form a flag, this needed to hold up, but it's coming back down. Yeah, picking it up off the 9. I was kind of thinking about that. So where's the pre-market high at? Pre-market's at 144. Give that a little bit of time to work itself out. PRPH still selling off too. SPY is up. See MOXC popping up. Put MLXC on the watch list for a minute too. See what it's gonna do, because it's trying to retest that 200-day moving average after it sold off all day yesterday from its big move in the morning. I don't think it's, I don't know, I don't know about it. We'll see. $165 is trying to hold up as some support on this. Oops. Yeah, I agree with you, One Life. It's kind of a sit tight and wait. Just keep an eye. I want to keep an eye on SYPR. If it keeps holding up 165. Oh, now it's cracking that a little bit. Okay. I want to see what where this candle is going to close at. PIX is running in the $4, but it's really getting held up at $4. Let's see on this 1 minute how it looks. It's consolidating right under 4. It might try to break over 4 here soon. But it needs to do it soon, because if not, it's going to start curling over the way it looks. A little bit of a flag on MOXC. A lot of everything's consolidating right now. Oh, there it goes. PIX popping over 4. Good buying so far on this. I mean, if BABA can break over 250, if it can break the pre-market high, then maybe, but there's nothing there. Yeah, it's just pulling back. It just hit the pre-market high and it's pulling back at the moment. AMTX with a perfect little flag here. How much more does AMTX got though? This will be the 5th green day. It looks like AMTX might start moving out of this flag, but I just don't know how much more it can move. Some resistance at 270. SYPR all the way down on the 9. PIX still kind of getting hung up at $4 here. I don't know if I like that. SYPR popping back up a little. Just thinking, do I want to try to take this off of the 9? There's really not much going on right now. This is a quiet market open. No, hardly any big rips. Just a couple of different things making little rips, but nothing crazy. I mean, SYPR had the biggest move so far, I think. Man, I need to wait for this candle to close, but I'm thinking about maybe going right here on the 9. The Navy, I don't know what you... It's starting to pop up a little bit. I'm gonna go 165. So some resistance. It started breaking that down. Let's see if it can get through there. There it did. Big buyer came in at 165 as well. Now let's see if it can break this downtrend or not. Get back over 170. I may have got in too early, but we'll see. That 165 starting to act as some resistance again. Let's see, this candle's fixing to close. Okay, breaking. Looks like we're going to knock that 165 resist. Well, maybe. Started taking it out, but then it just stopped. I don't know. That 165 is holding up. That is holding up. We'll see. Good open on that candle, though. We want it to hold above the 9. We don't want it to crack below the 9. Where's the top of this candle at right here? 164. Okay, so that's why there's so much resistance. The top of this past big green candle was at 164 area, so it's got to break over that soon. If not, it's going to sell off. And that's why that resistance was at 165. That's what we're consolidating under too, is that resistance there. Look at this 1 minute. Put a stop loss in just in case it turns around, because it is just hitting this downtrend right now. It's having a little bit of trouble breaking through, but the downtrend is right at that main resistance. And if the 9 doesn't hold up, this is going to crack, so. We'll see. A little bit of a waiting game right now. Kind of hard to tell, but if it's really struggling on that downtrend. This may crack. There's not any buying volume coming in right now. It needs to be buying volume coming in to push this over that trend line. Yeah, if it drops much lower, drops lower than 156, then that's probably going to be it. But we'll see. Man, if we could get back over 160, it's really struggling to even get over 160 now. There it goes. Now it's starting to pop back over 160 a little bit. Let's see if we can get a decent break of this downtrend. Big seller at 162. And that held down. There's a lot of pressure holding us down. Let's look around for a second, see what else is going on while that's figuring out what it's gonna do. So MOXC, nothing there. AMTX did pop out of this, still moving up, but moving so slowly. PRS, that's not doing anything. We'll take that off. IMNP, that's not doing anything. PFNX is trying to break above this nice little U shape here. If it can keep breaking. Mara's curling over. I'm going to take it off. Oxbar is still selling off. I'm going to take it off. EYEN has broken out of its downtrend. Its downtrend would have been right here. So possibly something there. And SYPR still doing nothing. Just sideways. What's going on with the SPY? Oh, SPY having a pullback. Okay. Alright, that's what's going on. Yeah, so that may affect trading if the SPY is having a pullback like that. Traders might be a little more cautious. This looks like this is about to crack. If it can't hold up 156 here, this is going to sell off. But no buyers really came in. They had a chance to come in. The sellers dipped off there for a minute. It was real quiet and buyers didn't really come in. And maybe because of the SPY tanking, people pulling their money. Or sitting on their money, waiting. Decent sized buyer at 157 though, trying to hold this up. I mean, Daniel, there's not one strategy that can constantly win 100% of the time. You know, sometimes triangles are going to break down, so it's not that big a deal. You can make fun of it if you want. It looks like it's going to crack to me. It still hasn't. 156 is trying to hold up, but it does look like it's going to crack. There's no buying volume coming into it. How's EYEN doing? It's doing alright. Actually, it's kind of starting to curl over. Looks like it might sell off again as well. Yeah, there it went, just as I was saying, just pushing down. So nothing on EYEN. Let's see, SYPR. Oh yeah, all them buyers at 156 just got taken out, so this is about to crack. I'm about to get stopped out here. Yep, yeah, I got stopped out, so a little loss there. Alright. Let's see, let's see why the SPY is dropping. Some news come out that, let's see. Not really sure. I don't see anything that dramatic that would cause it to drop like this. MTX still moving, so that was probably the move. BI, what is BI? Is that an actual ticker symbol? I don't know what you guys are posting on there because that's not coming up with anything. PEIX. Daniel B, this was the play you was calling out, and it didn't do anything either, buddy. Okay, look at that. It got slammed at $4. $4 was a brick. It was a ceiling. Look at that. Right across the top of those candles. Yeah, I don't know. Today's a little bit odd. I think I'm pretty much done for the day. I mean, we'll let the stream go a little bit longer, see what happens, but I don't think I'm gonna try to make, I don't think I can make another trade. I think I only had a little bit of funds. Well, I might have something left, but still, I don't know. I don't know if I want to trade in this type of sketchy market we're in at the moment. It does look like PFNX might start moving here soon. Possibly. How's SYPR doing? Still looks pretty ugly. A lot of selling. LPTH, perfect little U-shaped break there. No PR or anything. Interesting. Now look at that. Simon Properties up to $70 so far today. Interesting. No, I noticed them. I don't know if I said the SPY is crashing. I didn't mean really crashing, but it had a nice pullback. This is a big pullback. Well, it's normally has, but yeah, SPY is still up. I mean, it's not completely dropped out. It's just that one little that was quite a dramatic drop though from the way it's been moving. Especially look at the last 5 days. I mean, there was a big one there. Yes, that's probably, and now it's rebounding. So I guess it's just a pullback, but. EYN just selling off hard. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. RPH, nothing there. EVOK popped up. Interesting. CLAK. Oh, CLSK is moving today. Oh yeah, CLSK popping up some. It's gotta break 13. Oh yeah, if it breaks 13, it's gonna move. 13, that's where it came up to yesterday. It's the high of the year, and it's coming up to now in this big old U shape. Yeah, CLK might break out. I couldn't get a lot of shares of this, but I wonder how hard it'll move. Oh, because it's starting to try to break 13 right now. Just hit a new high of the year. I wouldn't want to get it yet, though, because it's... There's pulling back below 13. Good volume on this. Interesting. Starting to pop up though. Breaking over 1330. A good call out One Life, because already it's moved 40 cents since you called it out. So very nice. 46 cents actually. Very nice, very nice. You think it's on the moon already? It's been built, it's been building up pretty healthily up to this point. You got a nice climb over like the last 5 days, and then it hits that major resistance at 13, comes back down, and it comes back today and breaks. Breaks over 13. But yeah, I'd be nervous about trying to get in right now though, because after 3 big green candles like this, I mean, this is already 11.50 up to 13.50. Yeah, so that's already a $2 move without a pullback there. So I'd maybe wait and look for a pullback. Unless this is going to go crazy. He was not guessing, DB. This is the same stock that I made. I won on Friday. I won on yesterday. This is not. He was not guessing. Nothing else is really going on. I mean, oh, look at there. Ben's won Friday and Monday on the same stock. Let's go check it one more time Tuesday and see if there's another win possibly there. Yeah, that was a good guess. Y'all are silly. Y'all are a bunch of silly gooses. I mean, I even said yesterday, if this comes up and tries to break 13, it's gonna move. I just did not have it on my watch list this morning or think about it myself, but good job One Life for looking at it. Here, PFNX still popping up. Let's see, it just hit the pre-market high, so it's got to break 1321. AMTX sold off. Let's see, let's take a look at MOXC here. You get a bit of a triangle there. It's a pretty wide triangle. I don't know. Keep an eye on MOXC, but oh, here you go. PFNX pushing up some more. Just hit a new high. High of the year is 14 though. Major resistance at 14 on this. So that's going to run into that resistance. AMC. Let's see what AMC is doing. AMC is running into the 100-day. Right along there. Let's see, is it right? Where's it at? 478. So basically right there. So it's got to break over that to keep moving, but if it does break over that, it does have a little room to run. Could be something. It could be something there. I like the daily chart here. Have one big green candle, pull back red day, and then today possibly it's kind of a continuation play. So if it does break over that 480 area, this could be a play. Nice little continuation pattern on the chart there. If AMC can break out. This kind of got a steep trend line there. SYP hasn't died off yet. I was trying to hold up 150. Okay. PFNX looks like it's pulling back. Oh yeah, PFNX had a big pullback. UIN still selling off. I'm gonna pop AMC up here. AMC needs more volume though. AMC's got a pretty big float, so I don't know if it can break out of this or not. Because it had to have, let's see, these candles were almost 3 million in volume back here on Friday, it looks like. And so far, we don't even have a candle over 500,000. So it may not break. It's going to need some volume to come into it if it's going to break. Oh, you... SYPR is trying to break back above the 9 at the current moment. I don't know if SYPR is gonna. I mean, 180. I wouldn't really consider 185, from 155 to 185 a rocket. I mean, it'd be a nice little win, 30-cent win, but you know, at this point, it's still not even over the 9 yet. It is trying to come back up, but it could still just keep selling off. It's hard to say at this point. There's not a lot of volume on it anymore either. All the volume is under 500,000 on the past 6 candles. So I kind of need to see a little bit more volume coming back into it. CLSK having a little bit of trouble pulling back. And PFNX as well. So ONCS popping up, getting some volume. Not really a reason why it is doing that. They even have a little PR there that says no recent news to justify spike, so that's kind of a pump and dump there. Take EYE off, it's not doing anything. MLXC cracked this. CRBP. Oh, so it's quiet. It's kind of a quiet day in the market. I mean, this is coming up, but I mean, it's already moved about 60 cents. And that's about all it normally moves. If you look at all these candles, it's not had any really big candles in a whole year. So I don't know how much more this is going to move. Let's see, where's that at? 724. Should have pretty good support in that 720 area. I mean, there's decent buying volume on it, but I don't know. I wouldn't want to touch it this high up already. At least not right now. Actually, there was a little flag right there you could have got in at. I don't really like it when they go straight up like that. Without a pullback. That was the only little pullback so far, so at any time it could have a nice size pullback. Nice, Epic. Where did you get SYPR in this initial rip? What does Oxbar do? What did Oxbar do? I forgot. I remember looking at it, but I don't remember what it did. Oh, nice. Yeah, perfect breakout there. Descending triangle. I completely missed that. I think I took that off my... Yeah, I took it off my watch list. I shouldn't have. But very nice. Well, good job to you guys who got in at the break of this downtrend. This little descending triangle here. Very nice. I completely missed that. That would have been a nice play. But good job. Good job. You guys killed it on this. Yeah, what was that? 180, 240. So yeah, it's about 60-cent move on a relatively cheap stock. So yeah, that's a good play. Very nice. See, SYPR is starting to break up. It still has to get over that 164. That 164, 165 area is tough resistance. That's why I held it up before. And it looks like it's going to break through. It is. It's trying to. See, yeah, 164 is trying to start holding that support. But interesting. As you can see now, pulling back below that 164. So that's it. 164 is still holding up. That's still pretty tough. Have a bit of a trend line. Yeah, we do. We might have a bit of a trend line starting to form. That's what this looks like. I don't think it's going to the moon, but it's got to get a strong break over that 164. This was a nice little quick break, but let's see what this candle's fixing to close. I'd like to see it close back over that area, but I don't know if it can or not. 45 seconds. What? Why are you alerting Facebook? What's wrong with Facebook? What's it doing? Facebook's already popping up. It's running into pre-market highs. You're alerting these plays so late. The best area would have been, earlier than it. I mean, it is breaking the pre-market, trying to break the pre-market high. Actually, it's not there quite yet. So I don't know. I don't know if there's a play on there yet or not. But you're going to have pre-market high resistance. That area there. FENC, what's FENC doing? Looks like a whole lot of nothing. Except dying. It just fell off a cliff there. And then now it's just going sideways slowly. Sad. So we're starting to get a little flag on the Ox bar. And it's about to break out of this flag. It's trying. So let's say 240. If it can break 240. There it goes. Very nice. Quick little pop there. It's probably going to run into resistance at 250 though. That's the only thing that would be my concern. This is going to break out of this flag and run into 250. And actually it got real close. It got up to 248, so you can see it pulling back pretty hard there. It got stuffed at 250. SYPR pulling all the way back to the bottom of the triangle. That trend line area. Oh, you talking about, yeah, I don't think the market is going to sell off. I mean, it very easily could. It could hit this 339 up here and then come right back down. But I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot going on that's going to kind of determine what happens with the market. Unless all that's already getting priced in and then it's just going to keep going up. So I don't know. It's hard to say. But I'm sure the Robinhood traders will continually learn their lessons the hard way. Like I'm pretty sure that will happen. Oxbar is trying to get going, but it's really being held back. I do like the volume that's came in so far. Big volume bars. Hey, I didn't think so. JPM. And it's running into resistance. It's got to break over that 200-day moving average. All this resistance right here. Got resistance right straight across there. So until it breaks that, it's not doing anything. Yeah, SYPR dropping down. So hitting that was it 164? Yeah, that's what it was. Tried to break above that 164, but the candle could not close above that resistance, so this is still resistance at 164. So until it can break and hold that area, this play is not going to do anything. Oxbar really having some trouble. Let's take that line out there. The 9 is all the way back down to 210, so it could easily pull all the way back down there. So that may be all Oxbar has for now. SYPR is really starting to sell off here. If they can't hold 150, this is going to crack pretty hard, I'd say. Probably back down to, I don't even know. It's pre-market high, 144. So yeah, if it cracks 150, could be some support at 144. Still too early to say. CLSK still getting hung up. Everything getting hung up at these major resistance lines today. AMC consolidating right under that major resistance line. MOXC looks horrendous. I'm going to take it off. Oxbar. SPY doing? SPY consolidating. Hot spice rocket coming. I like some good salsa, personally. If we're gonna talk about sauces, I like a good spicy salsa, a little ghost pepper in there. CLSK is actually building higher lows and lower highs, both making a little bit of a triangle here right at this resistance. Oxbar still pulling back. PFNX pulling back. UIN. TRVI. This looks like a big pump and dump. Yeah, look at this. Barely any volume and it made a huge move. Weird stuff going on today. Oh man, Dom, if you make your own hot sauce, I love hot sauce. I eat hot sauce on everything. If you make your own hot sauce, man, that's good. I thought about making my own, but I just don't have enough time. But I like a good hot sauce. Alright guys, well, we'll give the stream about 10-15 more minutes here. But today's market conditions are not very good. I mean, we've not had one big breakout yet. I mean, I guess you could call that a big breakout, but there wasn't any volume, so it's just kind of weird. I mean, SYPR at Market Open did have a pretty decent sized breakout, but other than that, there's not much else going on. You bought $2 of Bitcoin? I mean, that's not... Did you buy 2 Bitcoin or did you buy $2 worth of Bitcoin? Because I don't know what advice you want me to tell you on $2 of money. Because that's, I mean... Like if it's 2 Bitcoin, if you bought 2 Bitcoins, that's a lot of money. But if you only put $2 into Bitcoin, that's really not a lot of money. I don't know what you, you're up 20%. I mean, 20% is a good gain. I don't know how cryptocurrencies move that well. I just watch Mara or watch Bitcoin when I'm trading Mara or Riot because it follows those, but I really don't know that much about Bitcoin, so I can't really tell you. I don't know what it's gonna do. I have no idea, but 20% is a good gain. That's what I can say. You know, I am not that versed in the crypto world, just to be quite honest with you. Simon having a little sell-off there. Because of Topps being a trash garbage company and them doing 1,000 stock splits and public offerings and whatever other shenanigans they can do to stay in business. That's why Tops was never at $1 million. There's no way. You know, you can see they've done a reverse stock split. It looks like that must have been what happened. Yeah, 1 for 25 reverse stock split. You can see it's all the way up at 230, and then now it's dropped down to 175. This is what Tops does. They keep doing stock splits and everything else, and then the price just always constantly goes down. Now, every once in a while, when shippers get hot, you can day trade Tops and make some money, but shippers haven't been hot. Although we are getting close to the time of when shippers normally do start running, which is November. But last year they didn't really run that much, and this year being as weird and funky as it's been, I don't know if shippers will get any attention at all with everything else going on. So yeah, basically buy now, pay later. Exactly, that's what Tops is. It's something. No, it was never $1 million. There's no way it would be $1 million. It was just a shipping truck company. There's not. I don't think there's. I don't think there's any stock that's ever been $1 million a share. I mean, you have to think about the valuation for a company to be worth $1 million a share. Then the valuation of that company would have to be like more than trillions of dollars. So it's not even possible. Oh God. Cream Cake is not the one. One Life. Cream Cake is not the one talking about Tops. It was displayed on the charts that way because of how many stock splits. Like, your charting is going to get screwed up. Like, this is very common when you have a garbage company like this, you know, that does constant stock splits. That the whole charting is just going to get screwed up because it's just too much. It's too much to try to keep up with. And there's other companies like this that look the same. See, here's DRYS. You know, same thing. It's way up here in this crazy area, right? Is what it's showing. But DRYS was never that price a share. Like, that's insanity. It just doesn't make any type of sense. So yeah, there's a lot of stocks. There's a lot of stocks that have done those garbage reverse stock splits. Now, I don't know how many more still exist because normally those stocks go and die off in the OTC markets, but Tops and all these shipping companies have stayed listed. See here, that's Dryas, and then DCIX is another one. All these shippers look pretty much the same. What happened with DCIX? Why is it not showing up? Oh, they changed their ticker symbol. So what's their ticker symbol now? PCHG. So where's my shipper pump? So I can take DCIX off, and put in P. Performance Shipping. PS. What was it? PSHG, that's what it is. Okay. So that way, if shippers do get hot, I'll at least know where DCIX is at. So they changed. Let's see. You can see here they changed ticker symbols, and it's the same thing. Just crazy chart. Doesn't make any sense. So. Just a garbage trash company and stock. That's all they are. Good for a day trade when that sector gets hot. That's about it. SYPR in the tippy of this triangle. I don't even know what you're talking about, DB. I have no idea what you're talking about. But yeah, guys, I think I'm going to call it a day. I'm not seeing much else going on. PM Finex dropping off. PIX making a slow little build up, but not a lot of volume on it. SYPR is in this triangle, but really getting light on volume coming into the tip of this triangle, so most likely going to sell off. And then Oxbar is bouncing off the 9, but nothing. I mean, it's possibly a play. Possibly, but still, if that's as high as it could just bounce to there and then sell off the rest of the day. So yeah. Yep. Alright, guys. I'm going to call it a day. We'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. I should, it should be good for tomorrow. But yeah, you guys have a great rest of your day. It's a good job to anybody who did make some quick profits today. It was a little bit of a tricky day. And you guys have a stay safe out there. Until next time.